The thumbnail wasn't clickbait. You really can spend $5 on this weird little game and make friends with strangers while playing a not so pretty and very slow-paced cozy fishing game. I'm really selling it, aren't I? Webfishing is a new online fishing game that was so oddly popular on Steam that I gambled $5 to try it out just for the halibut. You're gonna get lots of fish puns, so get ready. Despite its bland appearance, I think I figured out why it has such positive reviews. Let's have a little chat about what the game Webfishing is all about and how it's hooked so many players. The premise of the game is so simple your grandma could do it, assuming she doesn't have arthritis, as you do have to mash the mouse button to reel in the fish. But that really is the point to the game, catching fish. Plop your bobber in the water, wait for the exclamation mark and countdown, and then hold and mash your mouse button to catch the fish. The more fish you catch, the more money you can stash in your riverbank by selling them and completing fishing quests, and you can upgrade your bait, lures, equipment, and buy cool cosmetics and props, like this toilet that someone dumped on my dock. I'm not sure if it actually serves a purpose, but you can flush it. It's the little things in life. You can also buy bait buckets of various types that will slowly add to your fish stockpile, but this is just scratching the surface of the delightful hidden complexities of web fishing. There are over 100 freshwater and saltwater fish, fish only caught in the rain, and miscellaneous items that you can catch from the ocean, river, lake, and ponds. And some of the fish are comically large. Your journal keeps track of what you've caught, and there are various tiers for each fish as well, such as shining, glistening, and opulent, with the higher tiers and larger sized fish being worth more money. And the upgrades and perks you purchase from the main shop and vending machine affect your catch speed, fish quality, and ease of reeling them in. There are colas to boost your catch rate and profits, drinks that'll shrink and enlarge you. I'm gonna hold back the jokes here. And there's even beer. You can bounce on mushrooms to catapult yourself around the island, play the guitar, and search for hidden treasure or place your prized fish in the aquarium. You can meow or bark, hiss and whine, and wag your tail. There's also a shop tucked into the beach where you can cash in your special items to buy trinkets like a metal detector to locate treasures, or you can waste your earnings on scratch-off tickets. Not gonna lie, these are good fun. And I'm not addicted. I can stop gambling at any time. And this shop also sells fun special props like a boombox that plays music or a whoopie cushion that, well, you guessed it. You even start the game with a prop that teleports you to a private island, and on my level 2 island, I can catch both fresh and saltwater fish thanks to the ocean and pond. The island prop can also be used to glitch yourself into the void where you can fish in pitch darkness with friends. And now that you know what you do in web fishing, what about why it's so popular? It's definitely not because of the high-end graphics, as it looks like a game from the early 2000s. Well, after talking with many of the players I met during my gameplay, I believe it's a unique combination of 3 elements that's luring people to play web fishing: chill vibes, grinding for fun upgrades, and most importantly, the camaraderie. Web fishing is extremely easy to pop open for a few minutes or many hours while you're AFK with other activities, and sitting on the dock listening to the waves lapping rhythmically at the shore is relaxing and washes your stress away. There are a ton of upgrades and fun cosmetic items to save up for, so there's an addictive drive to maximize your fishing equipment and sport the coolest clothing and fun props. But the real magic lies in the multiplayer aspect. When you start your game, you can play offline, open your lobby to friends, or make your game public or join a random lobby. This is the secret sauce, starting up the most random conversations with complete strangers using text chat in a fishing game. It's so weird, but it works, and I've already gained Steam friends, chatted on Twitter, followed acquaintances on Twitch because I randomly met them in web fishing, and had lots of fun shooting the breeze and catching fish together. For example, I booted up web fishing around 7 o'clock one morning, opened up my lobby, and met Zero and Cookie, who were just the nicest, chill people. We talked about the game and showed off our catches, and by the time I returned from completing my morning barn chores, there were nearly a dozen cats and dogs fishing in my world, graffiti sprinkled about thanks to Zero's handiwork, which I later added onto, and players continued joining and engaging in friendly conversations for hours. You know, we want to believe in the goodness of humankind and love seeing strangers being nice to each other. And it's just easier to do virtually where there's minimal risk. And sometimes it's just nice to feel like you're part of something with others instead of isolated in solo gameplay. Of course, I came across a few bad eggs, but the overwhelming majority of people were incredibly pleasant. Take Queen, for example. This little kitty had the patience of a saint and taught me how to fish in the void and showed me where to find the buried treasure. So the social aspect of web fishing is by far my favorite aspect, and as I visited lobbies and polled players on why they liked the game, the chat room feature was their top response. So whether you're just in the mood for some cozy fishing in a game that's perfect for multitasking and won't break the riverbank, or want to try a multiplayer experience that doesn't require you to wait for your school of friends to be online, web fishing is a wholesome and surprising game that I'm thrilled to have discovered on Steam. This small indie developer took a simple concept and added some awesome creative features. The graphics are pretty lame, and it's a bit of a grind to unlock all the fun upgrades, but the unpredictable social interactions in this chat room style gameplay compensate for the shortcomings, in my opinion anyhow. Let me know what you think of web fishing and make sure to subscribe for the latest in chill and cozy games. Now, I'm done with the crappy fish puns. Get it? A crappy is a fish? Let's end this before I make a bass out of myself.